The question, has his group ever supported the struggle for Nigerian students? In the 70s, 80s, students, we have told any day the parents and the students take over this struggle, we will not have this problem. Have they ever supported any of the program? His own said. Apart from moving from one government office to another. So leave that one alone. I go and ask the ordinary student on the street. Not those leaders. What are we saying? Our university good? The little thing you have today, let me give you. In the public primary secondary schools, they are dead. But the teachers didn't fight. As I speak to you, so even with this one, with what we have now, you still have 95% of the students in the public university because of our struggle. Go to any state university, federal universities. The project you are seeing is the product of our struggle. And a student will say, go to the lab now. People being trained abroad, being trained all over the place. It's product of our struggle. The few things you have in laboratory, go and check in laboratory. It's the product of our struggle. And a student will say, we are not supporting you. Did we ask for their support when we started this struggle? We didn't ask for anybody's support.
You know,
but we believe it's genuine.
It would seem that there are some cracks within your unions as well at the state level, because some schools are beginning to reopen or insisting that they will reopen, and it's sort of tied to your alleged statements describing them as quacks. And even though you've refuted that, I think a few hours ago we heard that Ekiti State University would be joining those who want to resume classes.
Let me put it that we are in a place in Nigeria where we have journalism, people do all sorts of things. My appearance at Arise TV was very clear. It wasn't secret, just like we are talking now. What I said is very clear. The person on the government asked me a question, just like you have asked me now, that your members in 3 universities have abandoned this thing. He named them, Asuu. And I gave them that Asuu will have problem with them. And because the university sacked all our all the leaders of our union in the brand. That's why they're not on strike. That in Ekwasu, they are not even a member yet. We gave them, we are watching them, and they are not meeting the standard. And that Asuu, that they were punished for breaking our strike. And that they are part of the problem. So that is exactly what I said. And therefore, that our union there are not running well. That's why I use that word. Our union there are not running well. The universities are not allowed that. That's use the word quacks. Are not allowed the union to run well. I didn't say state university. Then I mentioned 3 again. Ekiti State University, Kaduna State University. So that Nigeria will hear Kaduna University and Yobe State University. That those universities, although the management and government have forced the university to announce resumption, our members say they are not teaching. That's what I said on those 3 universities. But I'm surprised that they are busy writing all sorts of things. That is exactly the word I use. When I finish, the person, Abati, now asked, do you mean that those really don't matter? And when he used those, my impression of those are those 3 universities mentioned. And I say yes, because they are not there. Are they correct? And they say yes. Because if you are not doing what is correct, what do you prefer that for? If your profession, this is your profession, what do you call it? So I didn't say state university, but a group of media have gone to say that the president of us say 3 universities are quacks.
But how
I never used that word.
How's the union handling the reopening of certain universities? Is it not leading to a crack in your...
There is no crack. Like I said, Asuu does not run a university. Every university can announce resumption. No, you're not resumption. I remember I said they will not teach. We are not coming back from strike. We didn't close universities. No university sat down, Asuu said close university. So you can reopen, but I remember I said they will not teach. That is strike.
All right,
so that you note it very well. So if a university had now resumption, let me give one, the Ekiti. The vice chancellor went and called a meeting on Sunday, on Saturday. It's not a working day. Collected a few people, deans, HOD, and head there for a meeting. Which then, that body is not an organ of a university anywhere. You call for a meeting and say they have now resumption. Is that how? It's the Senate of university that announces resumption. That is the standard. So they should know that what they have done is not correct. The Senate of a university that have right by the law to announce resumption, not a committee called on Saturday by a VC. It's on universities. They say they are doing exam. But you know who are supervising? Youth corpers. They just go to the DC and pick old question and start giving question. For courses